I don't know what happened. We were on for a second. I don't know what happened. Hold on one second. Let's go again. Yeah, we're not on, right?
It says we're on.
Oh, we are? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so then I'm on the right page. All right, good. Tremont, can you take it from here?
Just kidding. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the May edition of the Producer Sessions from RFAA. This month is very special to all of us. We have been working on scenes from a project that I have coming up called Kinship. Jossie let me use the scenes and get everybody to work on it. And we actually did things differently this time around. We didn't do self-tapes. We're actually doing each of our performances of each take live as we're about to perform for you tonight. The way we're going to do our live tonight is everybody is going to do their take of the scene, and then they will be getting a redirect from me. So I will get to practice my directing skills. Thank you so much, Jossie, for letting me use your platform. I really appreciate it. And I'm just excited to see everybody continue to grow. Now, if you want to get in on some of this goodness, next month on June 7th, we will be starting a new session of classes. So you got a couple of weeks to save your coins and come in and get this good work. You're going to be booking. Jossie is acting coach to the stars. She has so many projects out that she has been a wonderful coach on. So come and get some of this good loving. And we all are just a family. Like, I can't say it enough. We are readers for each other. If we have auditions, we lift each other up whenever we're sick, even if you just need words of encouragement. And I thank Jossie for that, because every day she reminds us to love on ourselves. And it's so important to each of us in knowing who we are and whose we are. So again, thank you. I hope you enjoy this show.
Thank you so much. So well said, Tremont. With that said, if everyone, I'm sorry, I'm so not feeling well this evening. So thank you, Tremont. And this, invitation is, to any one of our tribe members, I'm all about be fly and create your own lane, your own narrative. And so we've had so much fun, Tremont, working on your scenes. It's been such a pleasure. And I'm just so proud of you, and I'm so excited to see, where this is going to go. And we're going to be right here backing you up, all right, supporting you all the way, all the way. So with that said, let's go ahead and turn off our cameras. And if you can just remember your scene, actors, okay, just remember your scene. I'm not going to call you up if, actually, we will be calling you up because of the way class is going to roll. Okay, so I will turn off my camera. And first up is going to be Telly and Melissa. If you could just wait until my camera is off, please. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. That's not what I want. Sorry, guys. 1 second.
Hey, I'm Joyous. I'm the realtor hosting the open house.
Noelle, nice to meet you.
You're welcome to walk around for a self-guided tour, or I could show you around and answer any questions you have.
I think I prefer the latter.
Sure, my pleasure. Let me start by saying this is a great neighborhood. Several shopping centers within walking distance. It's zoned for the best schools in the state, and you could count the crime rate on one hand.
I'm familiar. I grew up a couple blocks away, but I lived about an hour outside of the city for a few years.
Oh, what brings you back?
Divorce.
Oh, sorry to hear.
Me too. I'm here to regroup, staying with my parents, with my son, until I get my own place.
Oh, well, how old's your son?
5 going on 25. You want to see a pic?
Sure. Oh, so cute. All good?
Actually, I have to run. maybe I can come back if the house is still available later.
Okay, well, here's my card and hope to see you soon.
You will.
Okay, good. Can I get you guys back on? And Tremont?
We can't hear you. Okay.
I got you. All right. Love y'all moments before. I would just like to see, Melissa, if I could see like a different take where you are, like this is a house that you not really that fond of, but you're just kind of like blurting out because you haven't, because you said this so many times, like you're just trying to get rid of the house, just to see something a little bit different. And with Telly, like I like to see you kind of like sizing her up a little bit more, just kind of like you see who she is and like, are you impressed with her? Do you think she's pretty, or are you like, well, what is this guy doing with this girl? You know, why did my man want her?
Okay.
Hey, I'm Joyous. I'm the realtor hosting the open house.
Noelle, nice to meet you.
Well, you're welcome to walk around for a self-guided tour, or I could show you around and answer any questions you have.
I think I prefer the latter.
Sure, my pleasure. Let me start by saying this is a great neighborhood, several shopping centers within walking distance, and it's zoned for the best schools in the state, and you can count the crime rate on one hand.
I'm familiar. I grew up a couple of blocks away, but I stayed about an hour outside of the city for a few years.
Oh, what brings you back?
Divorce.
Oh, sorry to hear.
Me too. I'm here to regroup, but I'll be staying with my parents, with my son for, until I get my own place.
Oh, well, how old's your son?
5 going on 25. Want to see a pic?
Oh, sure. Oh, so cute. All good?
Actually, I have to run. Maybe I'll check back and see if the place is still available later.
Okay, well, here's my card, and I hope to see you soon.
You will.
Okay, good. Tremont? Tremont.
Sorry, I couldn't find my button.
It's okay, sweetheart. I couldn't find mine either. All right. Any notes for them, Tremont, in terms of the redirect?
Yeah, thank you. I think y'all took the notes well. And yeah, I would say yeah, I enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, good. I'm gonna just give you notes because we are not meeting again afterwards. So I just want to make sure that you leave with some notes. So Telly, I need the energy to be up more. Okay, remember film and television. So your energy, it's all about energy. Okay, always all about energy. So making sure that your energy is up. Okay, it was a little too laid back. A lot of the times it's because you're sitting. And that's why for auditions, they like you to be standing. Just gives it more energy. Again, this is just for the audition purpose. So
Okay.
just making sure your energy is more and that your stakes are up. Again, it was just a little too casual about it. You're going there because you suspect her and you want to know if she knows you, so I'd like to see that in your eyes, that like does she recognize me? Does she know who I am when you step up in there? And that's all in the eyes. It's all being told in the eyes. Okay. And then just connecting a little bit more with it. Okay, babes. So
Okay.
so thank you for that. And Melissa, nice work. I just want you to relax. Okay. This is, you do this every day. You're in control. You know how I'm always teaching you guys who's the leader, who's the follower.
Mhm.
Okay. So she's stepping into your house, your space. You're the realtor. Okay. So I want to see you being more relaxed and in control of the situation. Okay. And there's something different about her. She's all the way to her on her own. And, even your curiosity, even the moment you step up to her, could be very much in the way that you say, can I help you? Like, you're over here all by yourself. What's going,
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. And then
Okay.
that smile that you're giving me right now is great. Realtors are all about their money. They're just trying to get paid. So they're all about giving that good energy and making you feel comfortable and safe. And so now I saw that you did a little something differently this time. I saw that you kind of gave her a little bit more like spice and attitude, like you did know exactly who she was. So good, because I was able to really see that adjustment that you made. Just be careful that you don't make it just one note.
Right.
You don't show us that one note across, but I was able to really clearly see that you took, that you gave it a different spin. Okay. So good job, ladies.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay. All right, good. Up next, we have Karina and Tremond.
I'm surprised you ain't put up a fight about doing the test this way.
You actually got saved by the bell because I was just about to bear it all to your girl.
My girl. My wife's name is Joyous. But I'm glad you did.
I know.
What's with all that attitude?
I'm just giving back to you what you've been giving to me.
You're right. My bad.
Josiah. Josiah, this is Kennedy.
What up, man?
Josiah is a hugger.
Oh, it's cool.
So when do you think you'll get the results back?
I'm gonna ship them out overnight, so I should have them back in a couple of days.
What's wifey gonna say if she gets to the mailbox before you do?
I'm having them sent to Rashad's PO box.
Oh, okay. You're still gonna let me know when you get the results back, right?
Of course. And thank you for not saying anything. I've been going through a lot.
Who are you telling? I'm doing my best, but it's stuff like having to sit with Josiah at the barbershop for hours while thirsty men gawk at me, or taking him to practice and games. It feels like it's just getting the best of me.
Yeah, I understand. Look, if he is indeed mine, then I got your back with it.
I appreciate that.
So Buddy just really bounced on y'all.
Yep. He's probably out there living his best life as a bachelor.
Oh,
Josiah, come on. You can see yourself out.
bet.
Okay, good. Let's talk about it really quickly. I'm going to give you both a redirect, okay? Let's start with Karina. Your first line, I want you to play it more like a threat. It's not that comfortable. This is just not that easy. This conversation is not easy for neither of you. Okay. And it's, you guys are too casual about it. It's just not, you're not bringing the heat and the fire of like, this is a big deal. This is a very, very big deal. This moment is a big deal because you don't know if he's coming to tell you the results. You don't know where you're at, where he's at. You don't know how, you don't know how she's going to be coming at you, Tremont. So I think I need to feel that there's trouble. There's trouble up ahead. And y'all don't know how it's going to play out. Y'all don't know how you're going to be. Should you be friends? Should you be guarded? Because, things are going to change once you get these results. So you don't know how it's going to be. So again, making it about you first. So you're going to be protecting yourself first. So it ain't about being all nice and the niceties and stuff. Not at this point. At this point, y'all just trying to find out what's going on and how this is going to play itself out. Okay. So I need to see a little bit of that kind of trepidation from both of you. Okay. But that first line is a threat. Okay. There's no ands or buts to it. That first line it's like a threat. And then you pull back and you both pull back. Okay. And you, Tremont, have to pull back because there's a lot at stake here. You got a whole family that's about to crumble depending on how this plays out. Okay, so you start to get upset, and then you pull back. Okay, because you got a lot more to lose than she does, I would say. Okay, so let me see that in the beginning. You both just trying to handle it. Okay, you're stressed out, Karina, because you want to know how this is going to play itself out. Okay, and also Karina, I wanna see you pulling out the Josiah card. Did he expect? Has he ever met Josiah?
No,
Exactly. And did he plan? Did you guys talk about him meeting Josiah at all in this for this meeting?
yeah, because he was getting the result. He was getting the specimen for the paternity test. So he had to get it from him.
Okay, so you plan to see Josiah. I mean, he planned to meet Josiah. Josiah's the kid, right?
Yeah, he would have had to get the swab from him.
Got it. The swab is from Josiah. Okay, got it. Okay, so that's a big deal. It's the first time he's meeting him. It's the first time you're showing it to him, and he's potentially meeting his dad. It's a big deal. Okay, and it's definitely a big deal to you, Tremont. Okay, you guys can't go over that so quick. It's a moment, and we need to feel it. Okay. All right, that's it. And that's all I'm gonna give you guys. Okay. If we can just see the first few moments of that scene. Okay, really, really create it. Get us that hello. Okay. All right, here we go.
Hey, I'm surprised you didn't put up a fight about testing this way.
You actually got saved by the bell. I was just about to bear all to your girl.
My girl. My wife's name is Joyce. But I'm glad you did.
I know.
What's with all the attitude?
I'm just giving back to you what you've been giving to me.
Right. Okay.
Josiah. Josiah, this is Kennedy.
Oh, what's up, little man?
Josiah's a hugger.
Oh. It's cool.
So how long you think it'll take for the results to get back?
Well, I'm gonna send them out overnight and I should get them back in a couple of days.
What's wifey gonna say if she checks the mailbox before you do?
I'm having them sent to Rashad's for your box.
Oh, okay. You're gonna tell me when the results come back, right?
Of course. Thank you again for not saying anything, because I have been going through a lot.
Who you telling?
Okay, good. Really good. How did that feel? Because that read a lot better.
Yeah, it felt bad. It felt like I was on edge about the little boy. And
Yeah.
I felt it a lot more this time.
Good, good, sweetheart. Good. Thank you for that redirect. Okay. All right, good. Thank you guys. Up next is you're welcome, baby. Up next is Tiffany, Michelle, and Rob.
Brought it. I am surprised you ain't put up a fight doing the test this way.
Yeah, you actually got saved by the bell. Because I was just about to bear it all to your wifey.
Okay. So my wife's name is Joyous, but I'm glad that you didn't.
I know.
All right, dang, what's a lot of this attitude?
I'm giving back to you what you've been giving to me.
You're right. Look, that's my bad. Okay. Sorry.
Josiah. Josiah. This is Kennedy.
What's up, little man? I mean, how you
Josiah's a hugger.
oh. Oh, oh, yeah, it's cool. Wasn't expecting all that. Kind of big, ain't she?
Oh, okay. Go out. How long do you think it'd take to get back the results?
Uh, well, I mean, I have to ship them out overnight, but I should have them mailed back to me in a couple of days.
What's wifey gonna say when she checks the mailbox before you?
No, I'm having all that sent to Rashad's PO box.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you'll let me know when you get them back, right?
Yeah, of course. And um, thanks again, just for keeping this between us. Just got a lot going on right now.
Oh, I'm doing my best, but it's stuff like having to sit in a barbershop with men gawking at me, and taking him back and forth to games. It feels like it's just, it's getting the best of me,
Yeah, I understand. Well, if he is indeed mine, then I mean, I've got you back with this.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, sure. So Buddy really just bounced on y'all.
Yep. He's probably out there living his best bachelor life right now.
Wow. I mean, it couldn't be me though.
I
All right, bad joke. Sorry.
gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
All right. You go. All right. Peace.
Okay.
Love it. Love it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Go ahead, Trevon.
Yes, I really loved your moment before. I really loved your moment after as well. one thing I would say, like, I want to see is like, each of you, like, how do you feel whenever Josiah comes in? And I just challenge you to, like, Tiffany Michelle, like, in your back of your mind, like, when he see him, oh, it's over with. Like, he know when he look into his eyes that that's his son. And I would like to see Rob, you coming in almost with like, oh, this is just a formality, and I'm doing this test so I can get her off my back. And then, you can have that same feeling whenever you see Josiah, like, oh, dang, like, he does look like me. I might better chill a little bit before she actually does go ahead and say something to my girl.
Okay, good. And really quickly, I just want to give you some notes. This was really nice work. I mean, it literally the notes that I had just given them before about creating that tension in the beginning. You guys nailed that. Okay, really, really beautiful. Your moment before and your moment after. You make me very proud. I'm going to give you a note of adjustment. Tiffany, when you say, well, you'll let me know. Well, you let me know, right? And then he brings up the wifey. Okay, I want to see that hurts you. Okay, that he's got his whole wife and the whole thing, and you're struggling here being a single mom with what is potentially his son. Okay, living the life that you want. And Rob, you're just uncomfortable. You don't really know what to say, and so you bring up your wifey, but it hurts to do that. To bring that up. That she's a single mom and doesn't have the family. You don't kind of bring up the wife, right? So I want to see you, sort of you kind of regroup when you realize what's coming out of your mouth. But when that's the end of that for you, Tiffany Michelle, there's nothing else to talk about. I want to see you being really done with the conversation, and then he's the one who kind of brings up the wifey, and then you have to deal with it. Okay, but really you're done with the conversation at that point. Like, okay, you got the information that you need, bye, peace, kind of thing. And then he brings it up. And then you're doing your best to try to listen to his story, but really you're done, just kind of like how you handled the end. Like, okay, I'm done, we're done, there's really nothing else to talk about, we're done here. Okay, because he's gonna have the nerve to talk about the wifey and this, and you're like, oh yeah, well, I deal with this every day, taking him to the thing, and like, I'm not trying to feel what your issues are, because I've got my own. I've got some real ones, like taking him to the barbershop by myself and doing all this by myself. Okay, all right, nice work. Let's see what you guys can do with the readjustments.
All right, so yeah, I'm actually surprised you ain't put up a fight doing the test this way.
Well, you actually got saved by the bell. You should be glad. You should be glad that I don't bear it all to your wife, to your girl.
Uh-huh. My wife's name is Joyous. But I'm glad that you didn't.
I know.
All right, dang, like what's with all this attitude?
Just giving back to you what you've been giving to me.
You know what? You right. Look, that's my bad. Jesus.
Josiah. Josiah. This is Kennedy.
What's up, little man? Hey, you
Josiah's a husband.
oh oh okay. Uh, no, it's cool. It's cool. Um,
So how long will it take to get the results back?
Um, well, I mean, I'll ship it out overnight, but
We're gonna
Oh.
call cut right here, guys.
Okay.
Really nice work,
Mm.
Tremont.
Yes, I thought y'all took the adjustments so well. And I love how y'all had that little moment where y'all really just took your time and you're Tiffany just watching him, how he's doing with Josiah. He is like literally does not know what to do. And I love that. Yeah, kudos to y'all. I really enjoyed that.
Really beautiful work, guys. Really beautiful work. So much was said without it being said.
Yeah.
It was just
Mainly when
all
y'all
in
were
there.
saying anything. That's when I was like, okay. Yeah, it's definitely something between these two. Thank you.
Thank you
Mhm.
both.
Yeah, really nice work.
Thank you.
All right, up next is Amari and Devante.
Here. Surprised you didn't put up a fight doing the test this way.
You actually got saved by the bell because I was going to break it to your girl.
My girl. My wife's name is Joyous,
I know.
but I'm glad you didn't. And
I know.
dang, what's with all this attitude?
I'm just giving you back what you've been giving me.
You're right. That's my bad.
Josiah. Josiah, this is Kennedy.
What's up, little man?
Josiah is a hugger.
Oh, that's cool.
So how long do you think it's going to take for us to get the results back?
Gotta have these shipped out overnight, and they'll be mailed back to me in a couple days.
So what does wifey say if she opens the mailbox before you?
I'm having them sent to Rashad's PO box.
Oh, okay. And you'll let me know when you get them, right?
Of course. And thank you again for keeping this between us. I got a lot going on right now.
Who are you telling? I try my best. I really do, but it's stuff like having to sit at the barbershop for hours with Josiah while thirsty men gawk at me and taking him to practices and games. I guess it's just getting to the best of me.
I understand. And if he is indeed mine, then I got your back with that.
I appreciate that.
So, Buddy just up and left you?
Yep, probably living his best life as a bachelor.
What? I
That's you.
Yeah, thank you, sweetheart. I've been sneezing uncontrollably the whole time. Where did Devante go though? Okay, awesome. Tremont.
Yeah, thank you guys for that. I would say, Amari, watch your outline because it was kind of looking like you were kind of looking all over the place a little bit. So just, stand firm and, whenever you see him and whenever you see Josiah, I just see the differences in that. And I would say I would like to see some of that angst of being a mother and how does it feel to have, your son's potential father, coming to this house and he's giving you a lot of attitude. You know what I'm saying? So give him some of it back, especially since he accuses you of having it anyway. And the one I would say let me see it where you are almost kind of find it like laughable that she is even having you to come over and to do this test, right? So there are some points where you really just do not believe at all that he could be that this kid could be your son, and that you are frustrated that she had you to come over, but the digs that she's taking at your wife is almost kind of like, girl, you just don't know, like you'll never speak to my wife because this child isn't mine. So go in with that mindset. Yeah, and I'm at the top.
Okay, good. Just really quickly, really, really nice work, Devontae. You were dropped in, baby, from beginning to end. Like you were all the way dropped in, babe. So really nice work. I loved watching you. It was really hard for me to not watch you because you were so on. Okay, you knew exactly what this was for you, and you were very, very clear. There was nothing muddy in your work. I would just take a beat when the kid comes in. Okay, just take a beat, to take him in and to look at him and to see you in him. Okay, don't rush that. That's literally my only note. Like, take your time with that. Okay, because that's a big moment. All right, you like Tremont said, let's make the choice that you don't know and you're pretty clear that it isn't yours until you see him. Then it changes everything for you. Okay. And then Amari, you had some nice moments in there in the beginning. I feel like you abandoned it. And I know why. But you had some nice moments in the beginning there. Trust it more and work it all the way. We're not going to go all the way towards the end, but work it. Like really, really stay in, because he was giving you gold. So you could work off of him a lot. Okay. So don't abandon like your feelings and what this is for you, like your why. Okay. Yeah, you're not trying to start trouble, which is how I felt like you were playing it. You just want him to be able to step up if indeed he is the father, period. And so make that very, very clear in your work. Okay. All right, let's go again.
I'm surprised you wanted to do the test this way.
You actually got saved by the bell because I was about to lay it out to your girl.
My girl. My wife's name is Joyce,
I know.
but I'm glad you didn't. And dang, what's with all the attitude?
I'm just giving you back what you've been giving me.
You're right. That's my bad.
Josiah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Josiah?
start you guys again. Let's start. Amari, be more defensive. Be more on the defense.
Okay.
Let's do that again. Let's start that again because it's very muddy. I don't get what you're trying to do here, and I know that you can do better. Okay, you got to make a choice. You can't be in the middle. You got to make a choice. Okay, so let's choose that you're defensive from the very beginning, from the moment he comes in.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Surprised you didn't put up a fight during the test this way.
Actually, you got saved by the bell because I was going to break it out to your girl.
My girl. My wife's name is Joyce.
I know.
Glad you didn't. And dang, what's with all this attitude?
I'm just giving you back what you've been giving me.
You're right. My bad.
Josiah. Josiah, this is Kennedy.
What's up, little man?
Josiah's a hugger.
Oh, that's cool.
So how long will it take for us to get the results?
Well, I got to get these back overnight, and the results will be reaching me about a
So
couple
what
days.
happens if wifey opens the mailbox before you do?
I'm sending the results to Shy's mailbox.
Okay, I'm gonna cut right here. Really, really, really nice. I just want to make a note, to give you a note, Devante, that yeah, it's got to be even more. Like I'd love to see you be totally blown out the water, and then the rest of the scene, you don't even know how to be, what to say, because you recognize that, oh my God, he looks just like me. Okay, and that should throw your whole you messed up in the head from then on. Okay, really nice, Amari. Yes, even better with the feeling, coming in feeling, you know, being all offensive and all that other stuff. Okay, Tremont, any notes for them?
No, I just want to point out, like I did, Omar, I saw that little smirk you gave whenever he gave me that hug, like, yeah, you see it, don't you? So yeah, I like that. I appreciate that. So good
Thank you.
job. And both of y'all did really good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. Okay, Amari, if you can stay on, and you're gonna go ahead and read it with Tevin up next.
Here's the results. But I'm surprised you didn't put up a fight.
Well, actually, I was about to lay it out to your girl, so you really got lucky.
My girl. my wife's name is Joyce.
I know.
But I'm glad you didn't.
I really don't care what her name is.
And then, what's with the other attitude?
I'm just giving you what you've been giving me.
Oh, right. That's my bad.
Josiah! Josiah, this is Kennedy.
What's up, little man? Oh, well, what's expecting that?
Josiah's a hugger.
Oh, it's cool.
So how long would it take for us to get the results?
I was just shipping back out overnight, and it'll get back to me in a couple of days.
So what happens if wifey opens the mailbox before you do?
I sent them to Rashad's PO box.
Okay. So you'll let me know when you get them, right?
Yep. I'll let you know when I get them.
Okay.
I'm just going through a lot right now.
Who are you telling? I do my best. I really do. But I gotta go to the barbershop for hours with Josiah while thirsty man gawk at me and take him to practices and games. It's getting the best of me.
I understand. And here's indeed mine. I got your back on that.
I appreciate that.
So Betty really bust on y'all?
Yep. Probably living his best life as a bachelor.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
Sure.
It couldn't be me, though.
You can go now.
Too soon?
Mm-hmm.
Too soon.
Bye-bye.
Really nice work. Really nice work, Tevin. Go ahead, Tremont. And Amari, great, much better this second time around, Amari. So good.
Thank you.
I know you felt it. We lost Tremont. Where did he go? There he is.
Okay. Yeah, Amari, I really like your work. I can see the difference time, you got a couple chances to feel it. So yeah, good work.
Thank
I
you.
would say with Tevin, I would like unclench my hands. So I would I want to give that as like a redirect. And just like let me see like that true difference whenever Josiah comes in. Like, like I guess raise the stakes in a way like that. Like, what did it really mean to you besides that he gave you a hug? Like, did you feel like that he looked like you, or did you feel like, okay, well, now I know for sure that this ain't mine. I mean, or that he's not mine again. And yeah, that's all I got for that.
Tevin, just be careful that you did some really nice work tonight. Just be careful that you're not sitting there waiting, or standing there rather, waiting for the line, for her to give you your line. Make sure you stay busy. You could still be looking at him. You could be like, oh my, like, dealing with like your feelings of that he really looks like you. And I love that you played that he's a nice guy and that he's gentle and respectful toward her. Even though she's giving you attitude the whole time. I love that you maintain that you're going to be a gentleman and you're going to, be polite and kind to her. It really worked. I really loved the choice for you because I thought it was an honest choice. So good. And then Amari, good. I really felt like it was night and day. It was night and the way you played it. It's like you woke up and you were like, oh, this is what the scene is about, right? And you made some kind of something connected, something, something kind of made sense for you from when you did it the last time. And so you were clearer in your choices and where you were going with this, okay, in terms of the relationship. So that was nice. All right. So I don't have any notes. You guys can just make the adjustments that Tremont, and let's see it again. Okay.
So his results. But I'm surprised. You get a put up a fight. Done the test this way.
Actually, I was about to lay it out to your girl.
My girl? My wife's name is Joyce.
I know.
Damn, what about that attitude?
I'm just giving you what you've been giving me.
Oh, right. That's my bad.
Josiah, this is Kennedy.
What's up, little man? Oh, he's a hugger.
Yeah, Josiah's a hugger.
So, oh, you've grown up so much.
So what do you think we're going to get the results back?
I'll have them sent overnight.
So what happens if wifey opens the mailbox before you?
Okay, I'll put them in Rashad's PO box.
Okay. And you'll let me know when you get them.
Okay, we're gonna cut right here. Tremont.
Yeah, I was just just watching a moment before, but yeah, I saw the adjustments.
Yeah, it's good. Some good stuff there on both of them. Yeah, really nice adjustments, and you guys both stepped it up. Okay, so yeah, good job, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, Tevin. All right, up next is Siobhan and Monica.
You guys can take a look around. I'll be right over here if you have any questions. Hey, I'm Joyous, the realtor that's hosting this open house.
Noel, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noel. Well, you're welcome to do a self-guided tour, or I can show you around and answer any questions that you may have.
I think I'd prefer the latter.
Sure, my pleasure. Let me start by saying this is a great neighborhood, several shopping centers within walking distance. It's zoned for the best schools in the state, and the crime rate percentage can be counted on one hand.
I'm familiar. I grew up a couple blocks away, And I lived only an hour outside of the city for a few years.
Okay, well, what brings you back?
Divorce.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Me too. But I'm here to regroup. Staying at my parents' with my son until we can get our own place.
Oh, well, how old is your son?
5. Going on 25. You want to see a pic?
Sure. Everything all good?
Actually, I have to run. But maybe I can, touch back and get back in touch with you. The place is still available.
Sure. Well, here's my card. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. If not, I hope to hear from you soon.
Oh, you will.
Okay. Have a good day.
Good, girls, ladies. Tremont.
Yeah, nice work, nice work. Yeah, I saw like Monica, I felt like you were a realtor. You definitely seemed like, this is what you do all day, every day. So I love that. Siobhan, I saw you, like sizing her up and, just kind of trying to fill her out, seeing how pretty she was and, like what's really going on. I would say like for an adjustment, since she is giving you some attitude, Monica, like, you still getting your money, but like take notice that, she is kind of like dry whenever she, she's asking about the house. And just see if like you can still win her over, but like also take notice that she is like give me that attitude. And Siobhan, I guess like I don't know, maybe kind of like start off like easy, like a little bit more lightweight, and then you kind of get into like you see how nice she is, and it kind of like makes you mad a little bit. Like, it's hard to hate her, you know what I'm saying? So let me see like a little bit like a resentment towards her
Okay.
for being like so nice, so too nice.
I love that note, Tremont, very much. Really quickly, really nice work, both of you. Siobhan, yeah, just check her out. I really want to see you checking her out. Take your time. Take your time with it, checking her out. Hit her with the divorce. You kind of went in with the divorce, like kind of woe is me with the divorce, but no, she's the reason why you're divorcing. So when you say divorce, look at her, see how she feels and see what kind of reaction you're getting, because that's all you're doing. You're studying her eyes. That's all you want to know. Do you know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who I am? So when you hit her with the divorce, stay on her. Let's see. I want you, I would want to be knowing, like, and I would want her to kind of feel that and see what it does to her. Okay. Because she's the reason. And then Monica, I loved your work. I loved it. Just throw it away more. When you're listing all those things, you do this every day, throw it away more. Every line doesn't have to be important. Okay. As the actor, right? Every line doesn't have to be like, so throw it away more. You're a natural at this and you're feeling yourself. This is where you are at your best. And I want to really feel that, right? That happiness, that feeling good. You looking beautiful today, like Monica, for real, right? Like, and use that you're feeling good. It's a good day. You already sold the house right before you got here and you're about to sell another one right now. Okay, so give me that energy, boss lady. And then when you're throwing away all that stuff, just make the one thing a selling point. Every realtor has a selling point, and that's only 1% crime rate. That's your selling point. That's, she's a woman, and that's what women like to hear, that there's no crime, that they're going to feel safe. So hit her with that 1%, all right. And let me see you feeling like, yeah, she's a little strange, maybe she's a little familiar, like maybe you know her, but you know, you're just trying to work it out and not be weird with, you know, looking at her strangely or asking her, you know, too many questions. Okay. And then with the no at the end, we're not going to get there. But don't give it away. Don't give it away. The no. Okay. Okay. Don't give it away. You're always going to be polite. You're clueless. So you're going to be polite because you want her business. Okay. Don't play into the script, you know, just be like, no. Okay. You have no idea why she's being all strange, unless you do know. Okay. And then if you do know, you're still covering. Okay. All right. All right. Good, girls. Let's go again.
Hey, if you have any questions, I'll be right over here. Hey, I'm Joyous, the realtor that's hosting this open house.
Noelle, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Noelle. Well, you're welcome to walk around and do a self-guided tour, or I can show you around and answer any questions that you may have.
I think I prefer the latter.
My pleasure. Well, let me start by saying this is a great neighborhood. Several shopping centers within walking distance. It's zoned for the best schools in the neighborhood, and the crime rate percentage can be counted on one hand.
I'm familiar.
I'm going to stop you. Let's do that again, Monica. Have more fun with that. More fun. It's more fun. It's like, you know, we've got great shopping. We've got great schools. You know what I'm saying? Have more fun with that. Great shopping, great foods. There's a shopping center, and we've got 1% crime rate. Like it's the ideal neighborhood. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. All right.
Let me know if you need anything. I'll be right over here.
Mm.
Hey, I'm Joyous, the realtor that's hosting this open house.
Noelle, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. Well, you're welcome to walk around and do a self-guided tour, or I can show you around and answer any questions that you may have.
Yeah, I think I prefer the latter.
My pleasure. Let me start by saying this is a great neighborhood. Several shopping centers within walking distance. It's zoned for the best schools in the neighborhood, and the crime rate percentage can be counted on one hand.
I'm familiar. I grew up a couple blocks away and lived about an hour outside of the city for just a few years.
Okay, well, what brings you back?
Divorce.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Me too. But I'm here to regroup. Staying with my parents, with my son, until we can get our own place.
Oh, well, how old is your son?
5. Going on 25. You see a picture?
Sure. Everything okay?
Actually, I have to go. But maybe I could check back in with you if the place is still available.
Okay, well, here's my card. Have any questions? Give me a call.
Good. Good. Tremont.
Yeah, I say great adjustments. I love it. I love you all's work. I can definitely see that you all put in the time. I see why you stayed up so late. So good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, really nice job, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Okay, up next is Rhea and Hannah.
Hey, I'm Joyous. I'm the realtor hosting the open house.
Noelle, nice to meet you.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to walk around for a self-guided tour, or I can show you around, maybe answer any questions.
I think I'd prefer the latter.
Okay, sure. My pleasure. So let me start by saying that this is a great neighborhood. Several shopping centers within walking distance, zoned for all the best schools in the state, and the crime rate percentage can be counted on one hand.
I'm familiar. I grew up a couple of blocks away from here and lived just a few hours outside the city the last few years.
Well, what brings you back?
Divorce.
Sorry to hear that.
Me too. I'm here to regroup, though. Moved in with my parents, with my son, just until we find a place of our own.
How old is your son?
He's 5, going on 25. Do you want to see a picture?
Oh, sure. All good?
Actually, I have to run, but maybe I can check back later, see if the place is still available.
Yeah, okay. Well, here's my card, and I hope to hear from you soon.
You will.
Y'all better. Yeah, and I want to buy a house. I'm like, what? The neighborhood.
Okay. Okay. Sell me the Brooklyn Bridge, Hannah. And don't cross me, Rhea.
Right,
Okay.
right. And I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good, Tremont.
Yeah. Oh, I really like both of your work. Hannah, I felt like that this is what you do. You were got like bouncing around like you had been in this house all day and you was ready to get it out of there. So like I really enjoyed your take. And Ray, I could see that like you just watching her be so bubbly was just eating you up. And so what I would like to see is just like taunt her a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So like I saw you like kind of like how you looking at you was like, like giving her that look like why is she
talking to me?
Like, yeah, you right. Like I saw that you were like sizing her up and that you could see like, okay, I could see probably why she is with, the guy that I like or whatever. And so I would like to see you just like taunt her a little bit. I saw you, like having that envy a little bit. So I would say taunt her with it. And Hannah, I would say like you can keep the bubbly, but also, when she give you like a little bit of that shade, maybe like let me see you kind of like throw it back, but still keep that, keep that same energy. But you know how you can be like kind of nice, nasty, like,
Right.
oh, okay, like that kind of thing.
Got it. Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice notes, Tremont. I'm gonna reserve my notes. I like what notes that he gave you. Yeah, so let's just tweak it a little bit. I think you guys each know what you can bring to it, what more you can bring to it. So let's see it. Okay.
Hey, I'm Joyous. I'm the realtor hosting the open house.
Noel, nice to meet you.
Well, you're welcome to walk around for a self-guided tour, or I could show you around and answer some questions.
I think I'd prefer the latter.
Sure, my pleasure. So let me start by saying that this is a great neighborhood.
I'm sorry. Rhea, I need more strength from you. More strength, okay? Because this is the bitch who's responsible for your breakdown. Okay. And I want to see you come in with a little bit more strength. And even I don't know that we're gonna go all the way to the end, but towards the end you did get kind of a little soft and almost, nicey with her. But I want you to keep the strength. Okay. I wanna know why you're here. And getting in front of her. If you guys are getting a divorce, like, why are you here right now?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to feel her out. Okay. All right. Let's get that. And Hannah, be careful with the moving around too much. You're doing a little bit too much moving around, the jitters. So careful. Make sure you plant. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Hey, I'm Joyous. I'm the realtor hosting the open house.
Noel, nice to meet you.
Well, you're welcome to walk around for a self-guided tour, or I could show you around, maybe answer some questions.
I think I prefer the latter.
Sure, my pleasure. Well, let me start by saying that this is a great neighborhood. There's several shopping centers within walking distance. It's zoned for the best schools in the state, and the crime rate percentage can be counted on one hand.
I'm familiar. I grew up a couple blocks away and I lived about an hour outside the city for the last few years.
Oh, well, what brings you back?
Divorce.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. So I'm regrouping, moved in with my parents, with my son, just until we find a place of our own.
Oh, how old is your son?
He's 5.
Okay, good. Let me stop you. I would have wanted to see you hold on the divorce. Hold. Let her sit in the uncomfortability of it. You too. And then but I'm regrouping, getting my stuff together with my mother, my kid. We're gonna be just fine. Okay. I want you to remember to always keep your spine, the strength of you. Because if this were really going down, you would. Okay. You would not let her see you sweat, not for 1 second. Okay. You'd pull yourself together just like we talked about. All right. So making sure that you keep that strength, Rhea, throughout the scene. Okay. All right. And Hannah, you were doing great with, sort of trying to feel her out and see who she was and, where she was coming from. Okay. Tremont?
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
No other notes, Tremont? I'm sorry. I sort of spoke, these two drive me crazy.
No, you good. Yeah, I agree. We're on the same page, so yeah, I agree.
Okay. Good work though, ladies. Very, very good. You showed
Thank
up.
you guys. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Rhea, make a note because you showed up no matter. Okay. All right. Last but not least, right, is I'm sorry, Siobhan and Tiffany Janelle.
Yeah, here's my card. Just call me when you're ready. Okay. Hey, I'm Joyous. I'm the realtor hosting this open house.
Noelle, nice to meet you.
You're welcome to walk around for a self-guided tour, or I can show you around and answer any questions you have.
Think I prefer the latter.
Sure, my pleasure. Let me start by saying this is a great neighborhood. Several shopping centers within walking distance. It's zoned for the best schools in the state, and the crime rate percentage can be counted on one hand.
I'm familiar. I grew up a couple blocks away, but I lived about an hour outside of the city for just a few years.
Oh, okay. What brings you back?
Divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But I'm here to regroup, staying at my parents' with my son until we get our own place.
How old is your son?
5 going on 25. You want to see a pic?
Sure.
Okay.
All good?
Actually, I have to run. Maybe I could check back with you if the place is still available.
Okay, yeah. Well, here's my card. I hope to hear from you soon.
You will.
Yeah. I'm Joyous. I'm the realtor hosting.
You better, Tiffany Janelle. Yeah, you better. All right, Tremont.
Nice work, ladies. I really enjoyed your time. I've enjoyed everybody. I've enjoyed yours too. What I liked, what I saw you two, I felt like Siobhan, I kept seeing you inch up, and I kept seeing Tiffany Janelle inch back. Like, okay, you too close. I don't know. I don't know. It just really played well. Like I felt like y'all were feeding off each other well and listening to each other well. And yeah, I just saw a lot of good moments. I can't even think of a redirect. Let's see. I guess Tiffany, give it to me like you are really anxious to sell this house. Like you like you've been trying to get rid of it for a long time. And like it, and if you feel like she she looks really good, like she's like, okay, well, yeah, she's definitely gonna bite. So, see that angst of like getting this household. And Siobhan, I would say like let me see it like you look like you are kind of interested in what she's talking about at first, and then kind of like fall out of it whenever you kind of, I guess, like feel her like you're feeling her out a little bit at the top, where like you are acting like, okay, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I'm Noelle, okay, and then kind of giving her your story to kind of make her squirm a little bit once she feels like she has you sold.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I really, really love everything you're doing, Tiffany Janelle. Like you're so in pocket. So definitely whatever note your director gives you, you're always gonna do. You're always gonna make that adjustment. But I love what you're bringing to it. It's really so good. So I kind of don't have any notes for you. Siobhan, I do want you to careful that you're not acting it. Okay. I want to see that you're coming in to check this woman out. All right. And to see if she knows you and to see if she knows what she's doing. I want to really feel it. I feel like I'm kind of seeing a little bit of like how you planned, how you worked it, like your choices. Okay. Like this time I want to see and feel Siobhan come into the room, create the space, and and check her out and see where you're going to go with this. All right, because you don't know yet, you don't know how it's going to play out. Okay, so I want you to be all up in it, as opposed to a little bit being down and back here. I want you to be all up in it.
Okay.
Okay, all right, let's try that.
Yes, here's my card. Call me when you're ready. Hey, I'm Joyous. I'm the realtor hosting this open house.
Noelle, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you're welcome to walk around for a self-guided tour, or I can show you around and answer any questions you have.
Yeah, I prefer the latter.
Sure, my pleasure. Let me start by saying this is a great neighborhood. I mean, several shopping centers within walking distance, zoned for the best schools in the state, and the crime rate percentage can be counted on one hand.
I'm familiar. I lived maybe a couple blocks away. Lived about an hour outside of the city for just a few years.
Oh, okay. Well, what brings you back?
Divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But I'm here to regroup. So staying with my parents, with my son, until we can get our own place.
Well, how old is your son?
He's 5. Going on 25. You want to see a pic?
Yeah, sure.
All right, good, ladies. Good. Very good. Tremont?
Yeah, I have no notes. I liked it.
Okay, good. I thought you guys made the adjustments. I couldn't remember. What was your adjustment to Tiffany Janelle? Tremont, I couldn't remember.
Like that she had been wanting to sell this house for a long time, and she felt like Siobhan looked like new money, so she felt like she was gonna
Okay,
sell.
got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, Siobhan, that was definitely much more assertive, a little bit more clearer, even though that might not be the way that you want to play it, but your work has to be clear, can't be muddy. Okay, you got to be really clear about your intentions. And so, but that was really good, adjusting and like really dealing with her. I thought you took that adjustment really well. All right, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Everybody can come back on. That is it for this evening. I'm really happy with everybody's work. Tremont, I'm gonna let you close us out, sweetheart.
Thank you all again. I want to say thank you to the class first, for respecting my work and just help me bring it to life. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed watching each of your takes. want to watch it again when we get done because I really enjoyed it. Thank you again, Jossie, for allowing me to use your platform to workshop this piece. And again, everybody, wherever you're watching from, the classes are virtual. They do start new sessions June 7th. That's 2 Wednesdays away. So again, save your coin and come and get some of this work. You see how good everybody's doing. You know, we're going to continue to elevate. It's only up from here. You know, we booking things around here. So yeah, come and get some again. Let's go. Thank you. Everybody have a great